about binders. This video can be for anyone distinguished female at birth, trans men, gender fluid, anyone who has breasts they don't want to acknowledge for certain periods of time. Binding is actually something that's been around for a while. This isn't just last couple of years, oh, I don't want breasts anymore. It's something that has been done pretty much since the beginning of time, because breasts are kind of huge and kind of apparent, and they definitely affect the way people think about you. And so it's understandable that people would want them to go away, especially people like myself who are male, because men don't have breasts, so having a breast, just one, just a single boob. Having breasts can be really stressful, irritating, and dysphoric, so you want them to go away, and that there is top surgery, but that's expensive and painful and long recovery wait and bleh. So binding is the next best thing. However, it can be really dangerous. No. These are not things you want to use to bind because you could seriously hurt yourself. Duct tape can cut off circulation, cause really, really bad rashes. If put on too tightly, can crack a rib over time. Ace bandages are the worst. This is what a lot of, videos show. A lot of tutorials recommend this, but that's awful. You do not want to use ace bandages to bind, ever. Because an ace bandage is designed to put pressure on a wound. You wrap it around you, and it tightens as you wear it. So if you wrap that around your chest, you are compressing your chest, and, that's kind of important, because, your lungs and heart are in there somewhere, and you don't want to compress that. Binding with ace bandages can cause broken ribs, loss of circulation to your breasts, which can cause other serious crap. Don't bind with ace bandages, no matter what any tutorial or, hip sign or anything says. Don't bind with ace bandages, it's really dangerous for you. Also, don't use sports bras that are too small. Don't just take one from when you were 6 and be like, oh, I'm just going to put this on, it'll make me flat. No, because sports bras are designed to, keep you down, that's great. But if you're wearing one that's too small, the straps are going to dig into you and cause really horrible, even bruising. That's what I did at first, is I just wore 3 small sports bras on top of each other. And that was okay, but it did hamper my breathing, and it created bruise lines under my breasts, which were awful, because then, whenever I didn't have them on, even when I did have them on, I was sore, because they would scab and bruise, too, which was not fun. Which is why, it's tangled. Binders. This is actually not a high-quality binder, because I am broke. I don't have money for a proper binder. However, that's another point of this video I wanted to make, is tell everyone where I got this. This is a chest binder, extra large. You can't really get a great look at it. Not a lot of binders have this. It's so you can, make it bigger and smaller depending on your needs. But this binder works really, really wonderfully for me. It doesn't hurt hardly at all, only when I have it too tight, which, anything can hurt if you have it on too tight. There are 3 gauges, and I wear it on the first and second one. First one when I'm working out or doing something energetic where I'm going to be sweating a lot. Second one when I'm just hanging out and want to look flatter. I have double D's, so no binder does very much for me, and I've tried professional binders. I have. My partner has one that they wear, and I tried it at one point, and it was too small, and it didn't do any more than that binder does. And this is awesome, because I got this on eBay for $6.50. And I wear it every day, for anywhere from 4 to 8 hours. I wear it into town, I've worn it swimming, and it works great. Sometimes the fabric will fray a little on the edges there, if you can see that. That's rough. There's not a whole lot you can do about that. But they do work really well, and if you take care of them, they can last. And like I said, you can find those on eBay for really, really cheap. However, make sure that it doesn't hurt you before you wear it around, because I did get one that did hurt, and I didn't wear that. Again, if something hurts badly, you're doing it wrong. Another thing to keep in mind while binding is never do it for more than 8 to 12 hours. Do not sleep in a binder. Very bad. It's designed to compress, to flatten, to get rid of, and that's not good for your chest. So, you know, take care of them. They're still parts of you, unfortunately, so you gotta deal with it. And be nice, because they might attack you in your sleep. What? No, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. But anyway, so there's a quick little all-around view on binding. Again, just do it safely. Do what makes you comfortable, what makes you feel comfortable, and remember, no binder is gonna make them go away for good. If you have like an A cup, well then you're pretty much good as wearing a sports bra. But if you're like me with, you know, double D's, no binder is gonna make them go away for good. And it's not going to make a difference if you make it tighter. That's just gonna make you feel worse. So bind healthily, bind safely, take care of your boobs because they love you even if you don't love them, and be good to yourself.